You just couldn't turn her on with your pasty, white, pale fucking face? Is that why you really put the black face on? You dressed as Drexel. Is that because that's the only way her pussy would get wet? You're pathetic, you fucking cuck bitch. We know why you put the black face on. That's probably how you got all your kids putting the black face on. The pussy was dry as the fucking Sahara till you put the black face on. You want to talk shit? You want to go low? Bitch, you'll never go lower than me, motherfucker. We know the truth. You put the black face on so your wife would get wet, and it's pathetic. Fucker. Everybody in chat knows I'm right, and they hadn't even thought about it till right now, because I hadn't thought about it till right now. They know that's why he put the black face on. Because his wife couldn't fucking get aroused at the sight of his pasty white face. She was used to that Drexel D.
Virgil says, address the important shit. Is Ralph 5'1"? Are we being generous here? I mean, I didn't think this was a question. Someone suggested I should be drinking Maker's Mark today. And guys, I don't keep Maker's around. I almost never drink it. It's not a good whiskey.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 5th episode of The Poz Show. Woo! Did you hear the way Nick Rekieta was talking about Maker's Mark? That son of a bitch. Rekieta, no! No, Rekieta, no! I like Maker's Mark. But, yeah, no, we've got a really good show for you guys tonight, I think. But maybe not. The last 2 shows weren't really received that well. So hopefully we can redeem ourselves tonight. We're going to be talking about, obviously, the growing feud between Nick Rekieta and his former best internet friend, Ethan Ralph. We're going to be talking about the Netflix Cowboy Bebop adaptation, which, just letting you guys know, was D-Shot's idea. That's right, D-Shot's back. So any complaints about that story, please forward it to him. We're also going to be talking about the latest Comicsgate news, including a 10-hour stream done by Ethan Van Sciver, the September sales numbers, and also the return of Capn Cummings. That's right, a name you haven't heard in a while. He came back and had some things to say about Richard C Meyer. But before we get into tonight's show and the topics, let's take a look around the chat and see who's mousing around. First up, we have Jabba the Coach, and he says, fuck Smug. Hey, fuck you, Jabba, you piece of shit. You don't come around. And then wait, what? Fuck the Poz Show. Motherfucker. Now he's laughing. This fucking guy. Okay, we've got Amit Rayner. He says, Jabba, good to see you. No, it isn't, Amit. Don't encourage that hut. He gives huts a bad name. Jack Stafford's here. He says, ahoy, all you shiny ninjas. Shep's here, and he says, "Hail chat, hail Jack Stafford, bow." Vicky's here saying, "Good evening, everybody." We got Jazz Crab saying, "Pugs, pugs, pugs." Sounds like a bassy song. We then got a bunch of really bad eggs spelling N-I-G-G-G-E-X. Whew! They didn't quite make it. Thank God. Buck Rogers is here, and he says J. Who else we got? Matthew Fowler. What the hell is this? Pictionary? Stop spelling words in my chat. Who else have we got here? Distant Warrior says, "Poz Show, let's go!" Ishra Blackwolf says, "Bulla Bulla from the United States of America." I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, Ishra. We have Coomcock, Overlord 4K. Hail Poz Show! Welcome, Coomcock. Joe Kell, a new viewer, welcome, says, "The gunt is disgusting." He is quite a controversial figure online. There's always very strong opinions on Ethan Ralph. People either hate him, love him, or love to hate him. But yeah, that stomach is quite disgusting. Just saying, as someone without having a gunt. The chat just jumped on me, but who have we got here? We got Lord Finatra. Sup, chat. Alex in Burlington asks, "Where are the horses?" Spirit Junior, bigger boss gamer hands. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad I was on the kill stream when it was a hype at its peak. Spirit, were you on the kill stream? We're going to have to talk about that someday, me and you, when we have our exclusive Spirit Junior interview. Okay, I'm just scrolling down. We got Dabbster here. We got our producer or director, Colonel Morg. I always forget which he is. Jeremy Burtz, hail Dabbster, hail Mick Dabberton. Okay. Got Captain Manning. I think that's everybody. I think that's every. Oh no, we got Jeremy Burtz. Good to see you, Jeremy. Hail Good Stuff Comicsgater. Oh yes, hail Mr. Good Stuff. Okay, I think that's everyone. I'm sorry, guys, if I missed your chat, but I can't spend 7 minutes greeting everybody. But speaking of greeting everybody, it's time to bring on our co-hosts, and you'll never guess who's back again. It's everybody's favorite co-host, D-Shot!
Oh no, I'm back on the show. Hail the chat!
How have you been, D-Shot?
I've been good. I had a nice vacation. How have you been, Smug?
I've been good. Did you know that on our last stream, people were actually missing you? They kept saying, "Where's D-Shot?
I've heard.
I miss D-Shot."
I did not expect that to happen.
Either did I.
Yeah, so, let's not kill that currency too fast and, oh, okay, yeah, okay, let's go, yeah. All right, Ben.
All right, and also joining us tonight, we have, returning again, we have Glenn the Cat, Dabbster McDabberton, and DA Talks with VikkiVerse.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody.
Why am I under the donut?
Ha, she's under the donut.
What happened? Oh, damn it.
Let me fix that.
Ha, now Dean's under the donut.
Bad
Dean's
enough.
always-
I'm introduced as with DA Talks.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Well,
no,
I don't
no,
even
no,
get
no,
my
no, no,
own
no.
fucking agency.
I was introduced with VikkiVerse. Okay, get it straight, Vicky.
Hey, I had to be introduced with both of y'all.
That's right. Who else have we got here? We've got some more people joining the
Oh, and
chat.
Glenn.
We've got Spirit Scar. Good to see you,
Spirit
Spirit.
Scar.
All right, guys. Whew. Got a big show planned tonight. A big show. We've got a full house as well. 5 co-hosts. This might be fucking a nightmare.
It could be a disaster.
Oh, no. It'll be fine. Probably.
All right. Well,
you
I
don't gotta
suppose,
worry about too many co-hosts.
I suppose we better get into our first story tonight, which is, again, D-Shot's story. Don't blame me, chat. He wanted to
God
talk about
damn it.
this.
Hey,
so-
it's quite fine. We can make plenty of jokes about the dumb bitches playing that lady person. I already forgot the name. D-Shot, go ahead.
Danielle Pineda playing Faye Valentine.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, so
All right.
this story, yeah. All right, so this is the Cowboy Bebop live-action TV show. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the promo for it. It's a one-to-one recreation attempt at a recreation of the opening, you know?
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, if done well, it could be good, but this was not, obviously, it wasn't going to turn out well. And the Cowboy Bebop show has actually had a troubled production. Smug, if you could bring up some of the screenshots, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, yeah, I'll bring up this first one.
All right. So, yeah, so in 2009, it was officially confirmed, right, that this thing was happening, which was a live-action movie at that point. And the original creator of the Cowboy Bebop show, Shinichiro Watanabe, was, he signed on as an associate producer with two of his other, friends who produced the show with him to work on the live-action show. And that didn't really go anywhere until 2014. And even he didn't have a clue. He was like, I don't know what's going on. There's this Hollywood shit going on. So, yeah, it's one of those Hollywood problems. And could you go to the next screenshot?
Sure, no problem. Could you just say the name of the guy that was producing this again? Shinji, what's his name?
Shinichiro Watanabe. That's the name
Shinero,
of
what's his name?
That's all right, fine.
Have another drink, smug pug.
But yeah, basically he was brought on as an associate producer, and that didn't go anywhere. And the next one is here in
Fuck
2000. So the actor, really famous actor of the Berserker comic, Keanu Reeves. He was signed on to play this role for a while, and you know how that turned out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he didn't end up playing it, and we got John Cho instead. Harold after he went through his Star Trek. Yeah, Harold from Harold and Kumar. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So looking back at these actors, now this is all I really know about it. Is a lot of outrage YouTubers seem to be angry that Harold from Harold and Kumar is playing Spike Spiegel. Jet's being played by a man of color, and then you got this wide hip, small bitty woman with a moon face playing.
There's nothing wrong with
Valentine.
wide hips.
Yeah, well, there's something wrong with that moon pie head. Holy shit.
And small biddies.
Small bitties.
Especially considering the original character to the, to the left had very not small biddies.
That bitch can headbutt titanium. Do you see that forehead?
well, this picture is cutting off a bit of the cast because if you look at her hand, she's actually holding onto a leash, and the only accurately casted one is the dog. So
Well, it's kind of hard to get a corgi wrong.
It would have been funny if they got a pit bull.
So,
all right.
Yeah. Okay. Series. Okay. Could you actually
So
go
this
to the other? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so this paragraph basically talks about how it's been in development hell for a while, and Keanu Reeves was originally set to play Spike Spiegel, which I think would have been really awesome. Like, who doesn't love Keanu Reeves?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So 3 years later, after its development hell status, it gets announced as a live-action TV show, and then Shinichiro Watanabe is brought back on as a creative consultant. So basically, it's not really a real job. It's just read this, see if you like what we wrote, and here's your paycheck. And he gave his notes and he gave his inputs on what he told them that he thinks should be in the thing, and if they put it in there or not. That's up to them. He did what he could. And could you pull up the next screenshot, actually?
No problem.
All right. Okay, so I highlighted the name here when I read this article. This was they were pulling some quotes from the director. So the name that I highlighted from this screenshot is actually kind of prominent because it becomes a topic that I actually want us to shed some light on. Is that Sunrise, the company that owns the IP to Cowboy Bebop, was actually the ones who pushed for this to happen continuously. It's been basically 2009, 2008, it was been rumored. So it's been 12 to 13 years that they've been trying to push this to happen. And it's mostly because it's for merchandise purposes. And this is actually how the Cowboy Bebop show started. Sunrise pushed for a show to be created, to be marketed, to sell toys, you know. And
So what you're saying is basically it's not really Netflix's fault that the show looks like shit. It's actually Sunrise's fault that it looks like shit.
Well,
Probably
no.
both. It's probably both.
It's both. Like here's the thing. You should know what you're getting into if you're signing on to let Netflix do a live action anime adaptation. But, it's also your fault for signing on for
No, but they have such a good track record.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Sorry, Smug. But I'm curious. Did Cowboy Bebop sell a lot of toys, D-Shot? Do you know?
Not really, because originally even the show itself had to be put on hold, and they actually put a stop to the show for a bit before putting it back on air because it wasn't doing well. It was a character piece. There was an ensemble cast, and they had this mech which was like a ship that just kind of flew and looked like junk, and that was the purpose of the thing. It was supposed to be like that for the show.
Okay, well, this isn't an Evangelion review, D-Shot. Our first topic's going for a while. Should we move on to the next screenshot?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make fun of the lady. This is gay now.
Okay. Yeah, so, all right, this is just the last part of it. So he
Back to
says
the
those
kitchen.
rights are in the hands of the Sunrise, and if you have complaints, please send it to them. So he's actually specifically saying if you have a complaint, give it to the Japanese company. So, yeah.
For
so
what?
it's
So they can wipe their ass with it? A lot of good that'll do.
Yeah, I don't know. But the Japanese usually, they cater more to the audiences, and they'll actually get people to fix shit, unlike the people who... from
They should have
Netflix.
fixed Death Note first before even considering more.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
sure.
But
Okay.
is anybody ever really going to truly be happy with an adaptation?
Well, the
No.
Death Note one was terrible. Like the
Death Note
West
was
can't.
horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can't adapt anime into live action. It just doesn't really work that well.
You
No.
could. I feel like you could just not like this. Not anything like how they've done it. But I think you could.
Okay, well, I've put
Actually,
the StreamYard link in the chat, guys. If you
There's one more thing we should address, actually, was that the quartering got called out for saying something about her costume. And this is where she threw a fit about it. Was that she said that they had gone through many iterations of the costume, and that if we wanted her to wear a costume that felt like it was tissue and would end up in her crevices if they got wet and got, just get lost in there, we could get that, but I don't think she wanted to do that. So
Well,
okay, so
she
the
was
quarter,
getting
so the
paid to
quartering
do
was wrong
that.
about something.
yeah, well, he wasn't totally wrong, but the article that featured his tweet basically mischaracterized the whole thing as, oh, she wasn't shitting on the, the fans and all this stuff, and then they just fucking
Oh, yeah,
showed
she was. She threw an absolute fucking fit.
Yeah, she did. And
Yeah,
it's pretty big of her to say that, because Netflix produced Cuties. How can you as a grown ass woman say that? Like,
If a cosplayer can wear something that actually looks like her outfit in the anime all day long at a con, she could fucking film in one.
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's enough of Cowboy Bebop. I've put the StreamYard link in the chat. So, chat, do you care about this topic? Do you give a fuck about Cowboy Bebop? Did you watch the original anime? Are you going to watch the Netflix series? Do you want to come on and tell D-Shot his ideas for this show are fucking terrible? Call in now, and we've got our first caller. Please welcome to the stream, George Peter Gatsis.
Uh-oh.
I'm very upset. Very upset. None of you are acknowledging the fact that Japanese animation started in Canada. I mean, why do they call it anime?
Thank you,
Oh,
George.
God.
I
No.
don't think that's true,
Bad.
George.
Disavow. Disavow.
Gee, what the hell?
He legit caught me there. I was stumbling.
Okay, looks like, according to the chat, nobody gives a fuck about Cowboy Bebop or this topic. We've got we've got our next caller. Please. Oh, great. Here we go. Hi, Amit. How are
Hi,
you?
Amit.
Hey, my good friend Amit.
Yeah, I just came on to say that D-Shot is the best thing about this show, and Smug, you should listen to his ideas more.
Yeah, you Indians stick together.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
D-Shot, keep up the good work, and everybody else, take a page out of his book.
Oh, thank you.
You know he's just trying to ruin the show, right, D-Shot?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. I mean, I just
He
want to
is
make
trying
that clear.
Distant Warrior says, I feel responsible. Yeah, stop encouraging D-Shot, everyone. This is what you get. This is what you get.
Yeah, shame on you.
But it looks like that we don't have any other callers, so D-Shot's topic has bombed. So let's let's move
And
on
you
to the
thought
second.
this show was going to be better than the last couple.
Oh yeah, I was clearly mistaken. But maybe we can redeem it with this next topic. Ethan. Oh wait, hang on. We've got a call, another call, last minute caller. Oh, we've got more.
Last minute caller. Oh no.
Hi, Distant Warrior.
Hi, Distant.
Say something nice about the show, Distant.
Yeah, so far it's been okay.
Your mic is shit, incel. Fix it.
Yeah, we didn't hear you.
Really? It really is breaking? Alright, well.
That's better.
That's better now.
Yeah, sure, because I had to like curl it in straight toward me. Anyway, the point is that, no, this live action Cowboy Bebop is going to suck ass. That's all I want to say. I also want to say, bring back...
Did you watch the original?
I did watch the original. Yeah, that's one of the few animes I watched.
And you like it?
Yep, a lot. Good jazz soundtrack, compelling story. It's quirky, it's weird, but it's also kind of grounded.
Not
All
as weird
good.
as your mic.
Yeah, your mic is fucking awful.
Yeah, it's going in and out. On a serious note, it's pretty strange.
I thought I was bad.
Maybe time for an investment.
Yeah, well, yeah, if my presence here matters. All right, bye, guys.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
We've got
Of
another
course
caller.
you matter, Distant. You're a member of the chat.
Shut up, Vicky. Fuck the chat. All right, we've got one final caller this evening, and it's actually our director, Morg. Welcome, Morg.
Oh, hey everyone.
Hey, Morg.
Hey, Morg.
This topic's very important to me because I saw an episode, or I think maybe two, of Cowboy Bebop once a long time ago. It was really cool. What were the characters' names? Oh, and can you cancel all the other segments so D-Shot can explain the show to me? I'm going to go back in the chat and wait and listen for his answer.
No.
Thanks.
Thank you, Morg. This is highly unorthodox, but we've got another. Amit, there's something
he
you'd
doesn't
like
count.
to say?
D-Shot, my question to you regarding this show is, are the characters Japanese?
No.
Oh,
None of them
so
were
that's how
Japanese. Yeah.
That's how she has big tits. Okay, because my question was Japanese women don't have big tits, so that makes
She has small little bitties though, Amit. We've seen the picture of her. She has little itty bitty titty committee.
No, in the anime, she had big titties.
In the anime, she has big
Yeah,
tits.
in the anime.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, that makes sense, because Japanese women in reality, they're challenged in that area.
Well, she's Singaporean Chinese in the anime.
That's even more A cup.
He's not wrong.
Okay, well, thank you for calling in, Amit. Judgmental bastard. One final caller. This is our last caller for this segment, and I insist we move on. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Buck Rogers.
Hey.
Hell, the war campaign.
Oh man, we better hide Dabbster.
Hell, war campaign.
Hail war campaign. Yes.
Actually, I do have a comment about Cowboy Bebop. There's probably one episode where they might have a redeeming episode. Would be if they did the shroom episode right.
Oh, the Troon episode where there's the tranny.
No, they take mushrooms. Like they get on some planet and they take mushrooms.
Shrooms. I thought you said
yeah.
I thought you said
so there's one episode where they have potential to redeem themselves. I don't have faith in it, but I bought the Cowboy Bebop DVD last year, and I would recommend getting it, especially with commentary. And you can tell that's one thing about the anime of the 90s is those voice actors actually cared about their work versus the actors of now. Is that's kind of the sad thing about the Cowboy Bebop is the voice actors really believe in their work, and nowadays it's fucked. So it's
I agree. The voice acting on Cowboy Bebop was probably like one of the last great English dubs, in my opinion.
It was actually the first. You remember Cartoon Network Toonami? Cowboy Bebop was the first anime on the introduction of Toonami. So that's so we're talking about anime coming to USA of so them taking shit on it like they've done is very insulting. And personally, I don't have Netflix. I refuse to watch it. And historically, anime doesn't really work live action, so there's that. So it's a hit and miss. But I think it's a good topic for the Poz Show. It's like I think staying away from CG is I think CG is on its way out.
Yeah, well, we'll be talking about CG a little later, Buck, if you want to call back in. But we've got to move along, I insist. But so thanks for calling in, Buck. Any final thoughts or words?
Yeah, I'll go take my leave. But yeah, I'm glad the show is still going on. So yeah.
Thanks for calling in.
Bye, Buck.
Okay, this is the last caller. I swear to God, I'm going to insist.
No.
I insist.
God damn it, Pug.
Welcome, Lionheart.
Oh, fuck me.
Hello, Lionheart.
I'm wondering what you think of this line art.
Oh, you'd like to show us some line art?
I would.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck are you doing to my show, Lionheart? Why do you come on here and show us furry fucking line art?
You might like Netflix now.
Oh, yeah.
I think Glenn is a huge fan of Netflix now.
What is that? Spike Spiegel as a tiger and Ed as a
Yes, it is.
fox.
Oh no!
Oh my
God. Goodness.
Oh no!
I can hear Glenn's boner. I just want to say.
You don't hear shit, pale Mexican. You shut up.
Thank you for looking at the line art.
Well, thank you for bringing it to us, Lionheart. Now get the fuck out of here. God damn it. All right, I guess we better move on to our second topic tonight, which is the good topic, and the topic I'm sure everybody's here for.
Finally.
Ethan Ralph versus Nick Rekieta, the shot heard across the globe.
Finally, what we all came for.
So a little bit of background for anyone watching who doesn't know who Ethan Ralph and Nick Rekieta are. I'm sure everybody does. Ethan Ralph was a former Gamergate figure. He famously got drunk and took a swing at a cop and then went to prison. And then he was the host of the pretty popular Kill Stream. I actually was a very, very big fan of the Kill Stream back in 2018, 2019.
Yeah, he seemed pretty level-headed for a while.
Yeah.
He wasn't crazy. I mean, yeah, he's had his moments. But I mean, I didn't watch him that much. It was here and there for me. But I didn't think he was a potent LOL Cal. But oh boy, 2019 rolled along. Then he tried to come back out of the drugs and alcohol shit, and now he just full on embraces the white trash fat guy thing.
Yeah, well, so Ethan Ralph, he's like I said, he's a controversial figure. Back when he was doing the Kill Stream, everyone used to talk about how he was on his redemption arc and that he'd redeemed himself from previous. Yeah, like he had the big reveal that Mundane Matt was a flagger. I think that was when his show really catapulted into prominence. But over the years, like these past few years, he's just declined. I mean, and rather savagely too. So
you could say he's spiraling down the toilet faster than
the shark down his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of the shard, I've got some clips. So let's take a look what this latest drama and feud is all about.
Oh, Kiwi Farms? Oh, front page. Oh, here we go, guys. No, Ralph! Ugh. Gross. Gross. There you go. That's whew.
And so Augie put out a clip like this was some kind of fucking evidence of me shitting myself. If I shit myself, I would tell you motherfuckers. I'd probably make more money off shitting myself. I might pull down my fucking pants and shit all over the place today. Do you think I would give a fuck? I wouldn't. That's the difference between me and a fraud like Nick Rekieta and Augie and all these cocksucking faggots. That's the difference. I don't give a fuck. The money comes in regardless. I can shit all over myself and I'd still get paid. That's because I'm talented. That's because I'm charismatic. That's because I put on shows that nobody else is fucking putting on. Fuck off, Rekieta, with your huckster $260,000 scam where you stole from the people. Boy, you think I haven't I can't even believe a shyster like this would get on his show and play that bullshit. It honestly just baffles my fucking brain that he would do that. Fuck him. It really is unbelievable. And you want to know another story? So he spent months calling my fiance a pedophile. He had PPP. By the way, he hates PPP now. But he had him on a year ago, last September. Remember when he had PPP on? He had PPP on to call Dick Masterson a pedophile. He said it right there on his show. He had him on to call my fiance a pedophile. Nick said he wouldn't let May watch his kids. Bitch, nobody wants to watch your fucking brood of retards anyway. But that's the type of shit he said about my fiance 3 months before we met in person. That's their evidence. That's their evidence of me shitting my pants. Ugh. That's my evidence. Do you always let out a when you shit your pants or farts? I don't. That was a pain. I was in pain, you idiot. That wasn't a shit. I was hurting, you dumb fuck. That's my voice. That's not my asshole, you idiot. It's quite. How could you hear it? The mic would have to be in my fucking ass, you idiot motherfucker. Do you even know how these type of microphones work? You can't hear a fart from that far away, you dumb fuck. That's my voice, moron. Nick Rekieta. Not surprised the world's greatest lawyer couldn't figure it out, you dumb bastard. You can't fucking hear a fart from up here. The mic, you have to speak directly into the fucking microphone. So then Rekieta, because he's a loser, and he's sitting there in his chat, and they're begging him to play it, so he plays it. And he's like, nothing's even happening on the screen. It's just me literally going like this. Like shifted my leg so my fucking leg don't fall off. You fucking huckster. Never been in a courtroom lying faggot. Can you imagine giving this motherfucker $1 single? And you talk about frauds. I got stories out the ass about this motherfucker. First off, I told him privileged legal information, which he then put on his show. Attorney-client privilege, which he violated, and I actually have a case with the state bar if I wanted to pursue it. But that's the type of fucking fraud he is. But I'm just letting you know, this guy has no honor. No honor whatsoever. Period. That's my view of Nick Rekieta. Tried to like the guy and tried to be cool with the guy, but he's a faggot, he's a fraud, and he's dishonorable. So he gets on here, He plays this. Well, you know what? That was my face when you were stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars. And by the way, he didn't interview. It's not like he set up this GoFundMe and fucking, you know, sat there and like went through and let's pick the best lawyer and let's do, you know, let's do an interview process, right? Like they do with an NFL head coach. Let's sit here and look through it. No, you know what he did? He hooked up with his fat fucking shyster friend down in Texas that he's known since law school, and he stole the money. I don't give a fuck what he says about an appeal. You were never going to win that defamation case in the first place. You're a lying faggot. Everybody knows that with a brain. I knew it. Anybody with any type of legal experience. I've been in a courtroom more than Nick Rekieta. By far. After all I've done for this faggot, after I boosted his fucking career, and he gets on here to appease his Kiwi fag, pay pig fucks, and tries to diminish me when he was invited on the very same... I'm glad he didn't come, by the way, now. You're trying to take a piece off my ass? Fuck you, bitch. Your whole career is a fucking fraud, a LARP. You're a fucking goddamn probate lawyer who never goes into court ever, LARPing like you're Johnny fucking Cochran. Oh, but you got so mad when they were calling your wife a fucking hot wife and we're talking about Drexel nailing her from every which direction. By the way, I like his wife. She's always been nice to me. It's not about that. But that's what they say about you, Nick. That's what they say about you. They say you share your wife. They talk about you whoring out your own wife to a black man. That's what they talk about with you. I don't hear you bringing that up. And by the way, I never brought it up because I was like, that's out of bounds. That's out of bounds. This is a friend of mine. This is Nick Rekieta. Why would I bring that? I saw it, goddammit. Of course I saw it. I said, nah, you know what? I'm not going to bring that up. That's too much. Even though I'm a drama show, I don't want to bring that up. That's insulting to his wife. That's insulting to Nick. I would never. Well, guess what? He would, and I should have, and I will from now on, motherfucker. That is my new word. Fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all the diplomacy and all the backstage politics. You fuck with me, and I'm fucking with you. That's my fucking word, Rekieta. Fake lawyer ass bitch.
Well,
yeah,
there's a lot to unpack in those.
I have quite a bit of takes on that, so but I'll let someone else go first if they'd rather.
Yeah, let me just say there's like 3 small points. First of all, he goes on and he says, I can't believe Nick Rekieta would put that bullshit on his stream. And the bullshit is just a clip of Ethan Ralph's stream. So that's, you know, kind of like self-insulting. But then like I lost my second point. Damn it.
Of course you did, Dean.
Good.
Here's one.
You get lost in your points there, Dean.
Well, everything.
Right, let me first let me go around the panel and let's just ask what everyone's obviously wanting to know. Okay, was that a shot? Vicky?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dabbster, was it a shot?
100% a shart.
Glenn, shot, yay or nay?
Absolutely. He fucked up his trousers with a brown baby boy.
Dean, sir, shot or not?
Well, actually, it wasn't until you played that I actually have some doubts. He's using a dynamic microphone. He's actually using the Rode Pod mic. He would have to have his gate set to 0, and you would hear background noise the whole time. Actually, unless that shart was ridiculously loud.
I bet you it was ridiculously loud. Look at that
so
man. That man does not get enough fiber.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me. It's possible. I'm just saying, like, it would have had to have been a lot louder than what we think it was.
So, you're a shard truther, DA Talks.
No, I'm saying it could have been a shard. It's just it would have been the sound of like the loudest wet shit.
Spectre,
it was.
Spectre, this is a call-in show. You can call in with a string pin.
No, you don't, Spectre. It's okay. You don't have to.
Oh, not Spectre. The chat revolted last time.
D-Shot, as the last person, shart or not?
Yes, shark.
It was a shart?
Yeah.
Okay, well, now, there was some other points raised by Ethan Ralph, and as the host, I'm going to have to play devil's advocate. I think everyone in this panel is probably going to take the normal view. So I will represent Mr. Ralph and his points. Was it wrong of Nick Rekieta to play the clip and poke a little bit of fun at his friend? Because I think Ethan Ralph's feeling a little bit betrayed, and that's why he was so fiery in that clip.
No, if I thought you would shit on stream, I would have played the clip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
he didn't even roast him that much, so it wasn't worth getting mad over. And now he's got another incident to add to his name. So,
I mean, it would have been different if Nick Rekieta made fun of Ethan Ralph's, sausage fingers. That would have been a lot different. But he didn't. So I think
the fact
Rekieta's
that
in
he's
the right.
fucking a horse-faced child enthusiast. There's that.
I know someone else who has sausage fingers. Is right next to me.
All right. Well, fuck you guys. But that wasn't the end of it. There was so much done that I actually had to split this up into 2 clips. So let's check out clip number 2.
Before we move on, can we
Yeah.
can we address the whole Nick Rekieta giving out privileged information on his stream, which is total bullshit.
Well, that's covered in this next clip.
Okay.
So
Because he did mention it in the one we just had, but I'll wait.
Yes. So let's be patient.
I will, just for you.
I did come out hot today, and you know what? I enjoy doing that, but I don't, because it is fully burning the bridge. Propped up PPP at a time when my whole life was on the line. He did that, and he thought it was funny, and he thought it was cute, and he spilled details that I told him in private. He wasn't even supposed to comment on that case, mind you, and told me, by the way, I have all these DMs. He told me in private he was not going to comment on that case because he was bound by attorney-client privilege. And then guess what he did in public? He commented on that case. And I have every single screen cap. And I'm not going there. I have them. I'm not going to put them out because, there's legal information about my own shit in there. But they're still here. I guess I'll go ahead and screen cap it. No, let's just get it all out there. That's what I think we should do. By the way, I've never made this public ever because I was embarrassed that I trusted this guy. That's why I never made it public. I was embarrassed that I trusted a fucking internet lawyer like this faggot. He talked to it with PPP directly in a back and forth conversation. It wasn't a super chat. It wasn't a one-off question. He had a dialogue with Ashton Parks without my permission. And he was my attorney at that time. Do you understand? Even though I hadn't paid him, by what he said, he was my attorney. Fuck him. And I felt that way the whole fucking time for a year. Here we go. Here's the screenshot. I'm considering you my client, but I can't represent you in Virginia, obviously. I won't be talking about your case except in general terms without your permission. He's my attorney at this point. Do you understand? Then he had PPP on a month later and went into great detail about my case without my permission. This is what really happened. And I didn't say anything about it because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed that I fell for fucking such a shyster. That's why I was embarrassed. This is that shit. You wanted some news? You wanted some real shit? This is that real shit. Fucking fake faggot YouTube lawyer. Yeah, this is that real shit. I dare you to contradict me, Rekieta. I fucking dare you. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me that ain't true what you did and what you said, and you had PPP on, I think it was less than a month later, at max month later. It was September 2020. And he was commenting on my case. He actually said he thought I was guilty. He said that on air. To PPP. He's a fraud. He's a faggot. And I guess he thought I would never put these messages out, but I will, motherfucker. And here they are. Piece of shit. Two-faced fag. Fucking makes me sick, and it's made me sick for a year. I've been sitting on this for a year. And I just said, it's bad for business. It's bad for business. Don't talk about it. Just let it go. Just let it go. It's over. Just forget it. No. Fuck you. I'll forget it when you're in the pine box. That's when I'll forget it, you piece of shit. And that includes everybody. And you know what? I'm tired of acting like I'm not. Fuck off, Rekieta, with your huckster $260,000 scam where you stole from the people. Boy, you think I haven't
A man of the people, Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph, by the way, since we're going to talk about it, I mean, since he brought it up, let's get the facts right, you fat fucking degenerate. $289,850 scam. How dare you? How dare you undersell this accomplishment, of which I get $0, 0 cents, nothing. But keep going. If you're gonna bitch at me, get your facts right, you beta bitch.
I can't even believe a shyster like this would get on his show and play that bullshit. It honestly just...
If you're gonna call me a shyster, then you definitely would believe I would get on and play the clip. If I'm a shyster, of course I would.
Baffles my fucking brain that he would do that.
Oh, you're right. I didn't kiss the ring? Is that what it... But you don't care about it, Ralph, remember? You don't care. You would make more money if you do shit yourself, right? Like, you don't care, though.
Now,
Now.
I'll calm down mid-rant to explain. So that's what happened.
Please do, Ralph. I don't want you to get a coronary. Look, I got a lot of shit for not really talking about Ralph's case. And now you guys can find out why I didn't talk about Ralph's case. This is actually something just occurred to me. We're focusing on the I won't talk about your case without your permission part. Which, yeah, some people were mistaken why I would say that. But the important part is above it, where he says he's considering Ralph his client. Nick is saying that likely, so the communications are privileged, and attempts to subpoena Nick for evidence in Ralph's case would be met with an attorney-client privilege defense, even if Nick isn't representing Ralph in the revenge porn case specifically. Yes, exactly. That is for Ralph's safety. Ralph appears to have just willingly released these communications, which, if my hazy memory recalls, might allow relevant adversarial parties to Ralph to pierce that privilege on communications between Ralph and Nick far more easily, since the communications between Nick and Ralph were willingly and very publicly divulged by Ralph. Yeah, there's a reason that I didn't talk about the case very much at all.
Okay.
That was a lot.
Let's
Okay, first off, may I start with Dean? I asked if you could find those DMs for our show, and you couldn't. All right. Anyway, now that I've gone past that, that was just sort of insane.
Yeah, step it up, Dean. Seriously.
So, okay, Dabbster. Fine, whatever. If Ethan Ralph knew the whole time that Nick Rekieta supposedly, like, you know, the whole GoFundMe was a scam, isn't Ethan Ralph also a piece of shit for never, like, coming forward and saying anything until after, like, he has beef with Nick?
Is Ethan Ralph being a piece of shit in question?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So
Is
let's
he a piece
talk
of shit,
about,
or did he leave a piece of shit?
well, let's talk about the let's talk about what Vicky raised before we played the clip, and that was the allegations of Nick Rekieta talking about a case when he was apparently representing but not representing Ethan Ralph in the revenge porn case against Faith.
I think that legally and ethically, and this is just my opinion, and from what I've noticed, is that he's free to talk about the case, just so long as he doesn't talk about what Ethan told him in confidence.
In that final clip, Nick Rekieta kind of explains his position on that, and that by Ethan Ralph releasing those DMs, it's now easier for Nick to be subpoenaed for any information and any communications that Ralph had with Nick Rekieta, whereas previously they may have not been able to do so. That was my understanding of what
Yeah,
was being
but
played
Ralph
there.
was talking. Ralph was bitching about when Rekieta had PP on months ago, right? So, that was the discussion where he says that Rekieta was telling all sorts of stuff, was talking about the case and saying this, that, and the other. But I think so long that Nick is in the clear as long as he doesn't reveal what Ethan Ralph told him directly.
Also, did Nick say that he thought Ethan Ralph was guilty? I don't remember that. I watched that stream. I
don't watch Rekieta very often.
I watched
Smug,
that one
could
because
you-
PPP was on. Sorry. Go on, D-Shot.
I was just gonna ask Smug to bring up a comment. Alex in Burlington.
He says,
Yeah,
I think
I-
Dean sharded when Vicky yelled at him. Seems mics do pick it up. Oh!
Okay, well, first of all, I sharded, but not because Vicky yelled at me, okay? It was
Sure.
to make a point. It was to make a point.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it's a solidarity shart?
And I don't yell.
It's not very solid at all, Dabbster.
I don't yell at Dean.
Yeah, damn
Well,
right you don't.
speaking of yelling, it wasn't just stream for stream, which I think there's been 2 each now. There's been the initial Rekieta stream viewing the shart or the alleged shart, then Ethan Ralph's response, then a stream of Nick's, and then a stream of Ethan's, and then another stream of Nick's, and another stream of Ethan's. But it's also been going back and forth on Twitter. So Ethan Ralph here says, "I've spent more time in a courtroom than Nick Rekieta." And then someone questions him about it.
I don't know if
and
that's
then-
a brag.
Yeah, that's something I was
weird
gonna
flex.
bring up. It's like I wouldn't be proud of that, dude.
Yeah, let's not forget Ethan Ralph's the same guy that said he's going to put Null in jail and sue him and all kinds of shit and other
Yeah,
Kiwi farms users. Because that's always
situation-
happened, right?
Yeah, the situations are different too, because Nick would be going in as a lawyer, not as a fucking, Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to flick through these tweets, but as you can see, Ethan Ralph clearly not very happy with Nick Rekieta. Here he says, "No, I didn't shit myself during that 24-hour stream. Another fake clip from Kiwi Farms. I guess I'll start talking about how they speculate you pimp your wife out to Drexel now that you've played that trash last night as if it was real at Rekieta Media." And in all honesty, Nick Rekieta is about as two-faced as they come. Spent all this time trashing May, who is Pantsu, Ralph's current fiance, for months in Tampa. The first thing he did was come up and kiss her ass. Done with the bullshit. Fuck it. LOL. And then he's talking about him sucking off PPP and attorney blackface, you disloyal trash. So yeah, not very happy.
But these are all things that happened like a while ago, and Ethan Ralph, if he had any integrity, would have brought them up at the time. But
Yeah, well,
I mean,
that
it's
goes
Ethan
into
Ralph,
this-
so
Well, like you brought up, Dean, that's where I guess it comes into the whole Vic Mignogna GoFundMe thing. Don't worry, guys, we lost big, but we'll get them on the appeal. Ha 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 ha. Which is actually kind of funny. I mean,
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
started
appeal's
a
been
couple
going
of
for almost a year. It's been about a year now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron
so-
Soye in the chat.
Oh, what's
there
Ron
he
saying?
is.
Smiley face.
Speaking of weebors, careful. Don't let that soy
that's
face
some
fool
good
you.
shit.
He's still wielding remotes.
Yeah, and here he's talking about the rumors of Drexel and Mrs. Rekieta, which I'm not going to spend too much time on because that's I don't know. That is
Funny?
kind of it's
It's
well,
funny
it's-
when PPP does it. When Ethan Ralph does it,
It comes off as racist.
it just comes off as like big mad.
Well, now that Vicky's mentioned it, I just find it hilarious that he pretty much blew up over people allegedly accusing him of sharding, and then it went to the racist factor from sharding,
It's funny because like when he's responding to Nick, he goes, "You want to get low? Nobody can get lower than me." And it's like, well, yeah, dude, you're like 5'1". It's impossible. Like,
And here we have Gator, who is Ethan Ralph's co-host, trying to
Gator.
organize a a Save the Relationship stream on the Dick Show, and Ethan Ralph clearly not interested.
I don't think Rekieta's all that interested either.
Definitely not.
Do you think they're over? Their internet friendship will never be repaired?
I think it's over.
Rekieta actually disavowed him.
Yeah,
like,
he
straight up
actually
disavowed
like,
him.
Straight up disavowed.
He should have done it fucking sooner, but whatever.
Yeah. So I think that's over, party. Yep.
Judging from these tweets, I do think they are friendship ended. Yeah. Just quickly scrolling through them. More Vic Lasagna statements.
Wait, go back one. Go back one.
Yeah, that's perception check.
Yeah, I remember her now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Back when I was doing the parody shit.
Yeah, she was
followed me.
actually supposed to do streams with Yellow Flash and Tug, but then they chose Gothic Sushi.
She dodged a fucking bullet, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Anyway... it's kind of sad. Is anyone upset?
Could you?
No, I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I've been laughing my ass off the whole time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, could you bring up Bigger Boss Gamer Hans' take? I think he
Beard
has a
Jr.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Welcome back,
just
Vicky.
gross. That's gross.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. You're
Yeah,
not wrong,
yeah,
Spirit.
dude.
And all that shit Ralph's complaining about, calling his horse-faced girlfriend a pedophile. You should read her Kiwi Farms thread. It is fucking enlightening.
Oh, it's just
She is a fucking freak.
In my opinion, she is a pedophile.
Yeah,
It's not even fucking opinion. She fucking is.
I think
So
all
Spectre
that proof
06
is on the Kiwi Farms.
So Spectre 06 Gaming says Rekieta's relationship is over with Ralph. When Ralph called his kids a brood of retards, it was done.
He's gonna team up with NBA now. He's gonna team up with NBA. They're gonna call
brood
Nick's
of
kids
retards.
like retards that should learn what a walk by is. Like,
That
geez.
sounds like something I would say.
So, yeah, here's Rekieta denying that he ever disclosed any information pertaining to the revenge porn case against Ethan Ralph, and another statement basically talking about that. But it doesn't appear to matter because Ethan Ralph blocked Nick Rekieta. Friendship over. Friendship over.
You'd be DED.
Friendship.
I made a
is
fat joke in one of his
DED.
hidden comments, and he blocked me too.
Correct.
It's heartbreaking.
Well, guys, it's time to take on some callers now. I'll put the StreamYard link in the chat. It should be pinned there also. If you have anything you'd like to say on this matter, the studio's filling up already. We've got a lot of people calling in. So welcome first to the show again, George Peter Gatsis.
Okay. You know what? Here's what you're missing regarding this Ethan guy, okay? You know, the guy was an alcoholic who wanted to be a lawyer, but he could never get past the bar. And also, I got an exclusive scoop for you, okay? All right. Do you know what kind of car Rekieta drives?
What kind of car?
A Subaru.
Aha.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, George. I'm getting notifications that the studio is full, guys, but don't worry, as more callers come in and out, you will be able to enter. So just keep clicking on the link and try to get in here. But our next caller, welcome the better Ethan Ralph.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
At least I didn't impregnate 2 girls and a horse right there. And there.
How's it going,
I can
Spirit?
tell you why. I can tell you why I didn't impregnate them. Cause I'm still with my British hot wife, Nora, and right now we moved out from my crack shack in Memphis, Tennessee, to one of the penthouses in New York City. And
Wow.
not gonna lie, we are set for life. We already have 1 kid on the way too.
I thought you had 2 kids, the better Ethan Ralph.
No. That Ethan Ralph that you see right there is an alien created by the lizard people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
The reason
thought it
why the reason why he's fat as he is, because he ate up too many little kids. And then when that girl, I think her name was Faith, when he seen that girl Faith, he gone over enlarged and stuff that he went from 6'3" or 2" or 5'11" down by 10 to 12 inches.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, what?
Either way, that's why he's became how you say, a 4'9" gnome.
5 foot.
Like he's taller than King Starr at this point. And we're gonna get onto that later. But I would like to say this. Me and Nora, we're living a good life, apart from some other people that's leeching off of little kids and barely legal women.
Do you have any final words, the better Ethan Ralph?
Any final thoughts about Ethan? The studio
yes,
is filling up.
I do. Don't do drugs, don't do crack, and be limited to less alcohol.
Okay, I gotta disagree.
I disavow all those things.
Yeah,
I gotta disavow as well.
That was a good Ethan Ralph. What a nice message to send to the folks. No drugs, no alcohol. He was a good caller.
Ooh.
Thank you, better Ethan. Welcome back to the show, Distant Warrior.
Hello, do I sound better now?
No. Holy shit.
Okay.
No, you still sound like Distant
Hey guys,
Warrior.
I've got serious problems. This is a different headset. All right, bye guys.
Well, we'll just deal with. Okay, well I guess that doesn't
we would have
matter.
been okay.
Call back in, Distant. We would have allowed you to talk.
We just would have made fun of you the whole time.
Yeah, probably.
Speaking of celebrities, welcome back to the show, Coomcock, Overlord 4K.
What's up,
Hello, Smug Pug. This Ethan Ralph guy, I gotta tell you, I've been looking for a head for my human centipede when I take over the world, and this man fits the bill. He wants to shard and shit all over the place. He will feed Hollywood when I connect them mouth to anus.
He definitely needs to be the middle piece because he's not going to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Well, he would make a good head. I will connect him to Golden Corral Buffet then. As for IKEA Law, I could care less, as he represents Kathleen Kennedy. He can go to hell.
IKEA. DIY.
That was good.
So, what do your sources tell you about Ethan Ralph Coomcock? What's on the horizon for Ethan Ralph?
They've told me that he's gone through numerous nurses with diapers. I cannot comment any further as a lawsuit is in progress.
Wow. You got your source. Is 4chan telling you this or not?
It is a former nursing assistant. She told me she was covered in feces.
Okay.
Okay, well.
That's kind of fucking gross, but all right.
Okay. Any final thoughts, Coomcock?
I was going to comment about that Cowboy Bebop, but I was too angry. Down here in Middle Earth, we have a piñata called Danielle Piñata. That is all.
Okay.
I bid you adieu.
Thank you, Coomcock.
Thank God.
Welcome to the stream, Spirit the Kang.
First off, fuck you guys. And second, that fucking Cowboy Bebop shit. They just gave a whole bunch of OG fans ass to kiss. I'm not even gonna say anything else about that. But I can tell you this.
This sounds like better Ethan Ralph.
Wrong. Again, that was a clone that I made. Anyways, the fucking Cowboy Bebop shit. The fucking lady is a real massive hypocrite. They turned the whole characters into something that they would support diversity for. Because, something diversity and all that bullshit.
Sure got a diverse forehead. Jesus Christ.
But, I mean, not to be a dick, but we are on a different topic.
What topic is that?
Ethan Ralph.
Ethan Ralph.
Oh, you mean that guntastic piece of shit Voyage?
That's right.
That would be it.
Jesus Christ. And to think I was on his stream that one time when he invited No to the stream, to the kill stream. Oh,
Yeah, so
good
let's
fucking
talk
times.
about that, Spirit. What were you doing on the kill stream? Why were you on a guest on the kill stream?
I wouldn't say being a guest. It's more like a calling guest. But I don't know. I just wanted to test the waters.
So what was discussed while you were on?
I don't know. If memory serves, he was talking to Nola about something. Something about Matt Jarbo, if I remember.
Something. That is...
If I remember, it has something to do with Matt Jarbo and some of the skeptics. I don't know. My whole memory was fried. But I can tell you this. I spoke to both Ethan Ralph and guess who? Noel, a.k.a. Josh from...
Oh, no shit.
Who's whispering in the background?
Whispering?
Dabbster, you're...
Dabbster's
No, okay.
Yeah, Dabbster, your mic's... the camera's coming on in there. Let me know when you're good to come back in.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty much what happened. Because if I remember, him and Noel was cool back then. Because, you know, he was the guy that fucking exposed mundane maths and exposed the quartering. I don't know. I just feel like that kill stream and that stream itself was the end of it all.
That's because you were on there, Spirit. That's why.
As a calling guesting, I didn't
No,
want to.
I'm saying that's why you feel that way. Not
Nobody-
because it was like Spirit killed the show. Although, you know,
I know what you mean.
I haven't seen any evidence to disprove that.
Okay, well,
either.
speaking of Spirit killing shows, he's killing this one right now. Any final thoughts, Spirit?
I just won. Just one. Don't kick me out because I have just one.
Kick him out.
Okay.
Don't beat Ethan Ralph.
Kick him out.
Well, you've been on here for... Make your point, Spirit, because the studio's filling up. We've got more callers.
Okay. I just gave you my last thing.
Don't let him yell at you like that, Smug.
Dean, you need to stop shorting.
You're supposed to cut him off while he's still talking, Smug.
Yeah.
Damn it, Smug.
Yeah, sunset his ass.
Thank you,
There you
Spirit
go.
Jr. Okay, let's bring on our last few callers. Jeez, this topic's bringing out all the weirdos. Look at this guy. Not Spectre. Welcome to the Poz Show.
Hey, not Spectre.
I really wanted to know from that Ethan Ralph, how does it feel to know your mother is burning in hell right now?
Fuck.
Okay, let's get spicy.
Spectre, you sent me this in preparation for the show. What's happening here? What's the story behind
So
this?
apparently, Ethan Ralph. By the way, Spectre sent that to you. I am very clearly not Spectre.
Yeah, it sounds like Spectre, but look at the
not.
avatar.
Yeah,
It has a
sound a lot like
mustache.
him.
Spectre doesn't have a mustache.
My name is not Spectre. God. But anyways, Ethan Ralph's totally secure military-grade encryption website was hacked again a few days ago. And Gator has decided to email everybody to let them know that it was only hacked last August by someone on the Kiwi Farms. But of course, it wasn't somebody on the Kiwi Farms. We're all a bunch of fucking retards, okay? Let's be completely honest. I mean, they're all a bunch of retards. And you know, you got a bunch of stuff that Gator's claiming. He even tries to own the "Hey, Ethan Ralph, it's me, Gator." You know, he even uses the term "figs" in a professional email. I mean,
well,
well, at least he didn't use fags, right? Like,
yeah,
that is important.
No, you have to go full on Chris Hook. You have to be like gay boys and fags and stuff in your professional emails.
now, I actually think it's possible that Rekieta and Noel teamed up and, you know, hacked all this.
Oh, it's possible.
Oh, yeah,
It is
those
no.
guys.
Yeah.
Can we?
So you have any thoughts on all this drama, Spectre? I mean,
I'm
Not
not.
Spectre.
Yeah, it's not.
Not,
Spectre.
not sorry, not Spectre.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Stop
Look,
it. Stop
it's
misnaming me.
it's the moustache. The moustache is confusing me.
And gay. It's a very gay mustache.
You're just mad that you can't have a mustache and this delicious.
I don't need one because I'm not a homo.
Anyways, let's. You know, I'm not fully convinced that was a shart now. I would just like to point out that he's engaged to a woman whose fetish appears to be causing her significant other to troon out. Just look at Digibro. Have we considered the fact that maybe it wasn't a shart? Maybe Ralph did go through with the gender reassignment surgery, and through his hatchet wound, he actually queefed.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Because I said it earlier. I mean, Spectre said it earlier in chat. And, you know,
So
yeah.
you're a joke stealer, not Spectre.
Yep, that's what I do.
Right. He should get kicked. You know.
He probably stole that mustache too. He's got to go.
Any final
Stole
thoughts?
it from Tom Selleck.
Any final thoughts, Spectre?
No, hey,
It's not Spectre.
Not Spectre. It's the eye. Come on.
You know what?
We're
I'm
really
gonna start I'm gonna start calling you a freaking like dachshund. Late night dachshund. Fucking misnamed me. Fucking
Sorry,
misnamed
not
you.
Spectre. I apologize.
Fucking poodle.
Whoa.
What's up with the poodle?
I'm the poodle.
Please
Wow.
welcome to the show our director of production. It's Morg.
Morg.
Hi. I just wanted to say real quick. I noticed we're getting into an area where there's some hostility from callers and other panel members towards Smug Pug, and that's not appropriate. I went to fake producer school for like a year, and yeah, I mean, you want hostility some between the callers, like on air. Hostility for the host, we save that for backstage, you know, and that's when we talk in voice. That's how you do that. I just wanted to remind everyone of that. All right, I'll get back out of your way.
Morg.
I'm sorry, Morg. I didn't mean
Yeah,
to
we'll
disappoint
get
you.
him later, but in voice, you know, when no one's watching. All right, bye.
Okay.
Thank you, Morg. All right, let me bring in this last person. Spirit, you've got 10 seconds to make your point, and I'm kicking your ass out of here. What is it?
Do not kick me out. I got one last point. I'm not
Three,
that hostile,
two,
but there are some people that are
one.
hostile to me. And do not kick me out. Do not kick me out. Because I want to make a point that's going
any
against something
final
more.
words, Spirit?
Because
Any final words?
Dean, shut up. I'm trying to make a point here. Because Morgan may be right on that one, but conflicts from the audience to the host, it brings in more viewers.
We're
That's
not
all. That's
we're not a
I'm
blood
just saying.
channel.
It's not about the voice channel. I'm talking about. Oh, fuck you, Jabba the Cooch. Go back to whatever shithole you were in, man.
I love you, Jabba.
Shithole that you're in, man. Come on. This is why you got fucking shit stomped by Han Solo.
So,
Or in this
any
case,
final
fucking,
words? Any final words, Spirit?
Final words. You want to fucking execute me? Cause that
All
sounded
right.
like you were executing me,
Well,
man.
it was nice talking to you, Spirit.
Hold on,
We
I
gotta
got
move
one
on.
final word of advice. And that goes out to the audience. Do not be like Ethan Ralph and try to like huff your own thoughts, your own stench of your thoughts.
Yeah, this is like a really long 10 seconds.
I think that's the least of Ethan's problems is huffing farts.
Thank you, Spirit.
Longest
Thank
10
you, thank
seconds
you.
of my life.
Whew, yeah, it sure was. I guess we
Jabba
better
the
move on to our third and final topic tonight. Which
There's
is
another
everybody.
topic.
Yes, there is
I'm so excited.
It's Comicsgate news update, September sales numbers, Ethan Van Sciver's 10-hour stream, and Capn Cummings lambasts Richard C Meyer. I had
So
to read
you're-
that off the banner.
You're
I forgot it.
stealing my number shtick?
I sure am, Vicky, because everybody likes talking about comic book sales numbers.
Oh, I'm super
Nobody
excited for
does
this.
with me. Yeah, because I'm not talking about it, and it's not our stream.
What?
What?
Okay, via Kiwi Farms, just quickly mentioning, we have Mr. Dongs, Comicsgate's best CG reporter, and he says, here's the Comicsgate financial update for September. You can see a little graph here. I don't know what any of it means. Vicky, why don't you try explaining the graph to people? I'm colorblind. I'm a dog.
I'm gonna have to wait till it comes up on the regular screen. There's a little bit of lag. It's too small for me to see. But that big red line up at the top, that is the earnings with Ethan and I think your boy Zach.
Correct, it is.
The yellow line is just without them, right?
Yes.
And then the green line, I don't remember what it was.
It's number of active projects.
The number of active projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it says, right?
So there you go. September was a pretty good month, but mainly because of Godlike, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Because it made a lot of money. But
So,
other than that, it was not as great as some, but it was better than most.
Yeah, so Mr. Dong says, after the surge months of Frog's back-to-back campaigns, Frog is, of course, Ethan Van Sciver, for the Cyber Frog action figures, the Blood Honey box, the total gross for Comicsgate is down to $605,000 from $676,000 and change in July, and the all-time high of $799,000 in August. They made nearly $800,000 in August. That is pretty damn good.
And it was mostly Ethan and John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, the three campaigns of John Malin, Shane Davis, and Aaron Lopresti have buoyed up the collective non-Frog sales to their highest yet, with $530,000 and change.
Oh,
And
but wait, who is Shane Davis? I know Shannon Baby Cakes Davis.
Shane Davis is the twin brother of Shannon Baby Cakes Davis, who is an MMA fighter who always loses his bouts.
Yeah, that guy gets.
Oh wait,
punched a
no,
lot.
you mean
Especially
shaved
to the
anus?
Especially to the FedEx dude.
Yeah.
Never
So,
go up against a FedEx man. Just saying.
So Shane Davis comes in at number 1 with Inglorious Rex. You have John Malin with Godlike, Rainbow Brute for Frog with a bunch of other campaigns. And we're not going to go through all of them because I'm pretty sure nobody cares about Comicsgate sales numbers. But all in all, a good month. Good month for
And before
Comicsgate
anybody,
in September.
yeah, and before anybody says that that Malin made more on Godlike than Shane did, this is just for September.
Correct.
And Malin's campaign opened in August.
Hammer of Doom is asking in the comments, are EVS's toys in there? And he says toys are not books, just saying.
The in-demand portion would be in there if there was anything in demand, but not the actual active campaign would not be included in September. That campaign has already closed and is in demand.
Thanks, Jack.
They're included in the big red line in the graph, though.
Oh, okay.
Correct. So moving on from Comicsgate sales numbers before everybody turns off the stream.
Oh, but I love this section.
This is why I set it to music. I know.
We also have Mr. Dongs again, and he's talking about Ethan Van Sciver's big 10-hour stream he did, closing out for the Blood Honey box, which I'm not going to read through all of it, but I am going to go to the segment which we talked about on the last impromptu Poz show. But before we get there, apparently Well Red was in the chat spurging about kiwi farms. You guys see this?
Is it because he gets no attention over there, or what?
I don't know. So someone DM'd me and was just like, "Hey, are you watching Ethan's stream?" And I'm just like, "Well, not really, because I don't really watch the Shill streams." And he's like, "Well, Red's in the chat spurging about kiwi farms," and they sent me a bunch of screenshots. And then someone else is like, "Oh, the farms is talking about Well Red in Ethan's chat spurging about kiwi farms," and I was like, "Okay, well this is great. I need to look into this."
So wait, he does know Ethan has a Kiwi Farms account, right?
Yeah, well Red here says, "Oh, look, more Kiwi Farm accounts running from your sellout site at..." I can't pronounce that name.
Vincenzo Fontaine.
Okay, thank you, Glenn. I can't read. I'm illiterate. Thank you.
Fucking
You're just Australian. It's okay.
And then he says, "Lol, you guys from the farms are so obvious." And then VF says, "At F off Well Red, are you angry because they are talking about you right now?" And I guess we'll go over to here. where this was on the previous page, where they were indeed talking about Well Red spurging out about kiwi farms. So it's nice to see Well Red is out there making friends.
Everybody needs friends.
He is like unliked everywhere he goes. Have you like, no matter what chat, like he hopped into the Rekieta chat, and after about like 10 minutes, Rekieta's audience and even a couple mods were all just pretty fucking sick of him.
Shitting on him.
Kiwi Farms doesn't seem to be a huge fan.
He was in Fraga's chat last night, got completely ignored by everybody in the chat.
It must suck to be well read. Also, like, you're unliked and homeless? Jesus. That's rough.
Damn.
Damn. That was harsh.
Well, that was just a brief mention. The real thing we wanted to talk about was further down here, and we covered this on the last impromptu Poz Show.
Before we get there, can I just say, when your book is late, you shouldn't be doing 10-hour fucking live streams. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say.
Okay, well,
yeah, 100%.
Save it for your stream, Vicky. God.
Yeah, Well Red likes people liking his show. No. That was also a cell phone. Damn.
Matthew Fowler says Well Red is doing his best word nerd impersonation.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah.
That cuts deep, Matthew Fowler.
So, but other than Well Red acting like a retard, we also had someone else spurging in the chat. Or maybe this is a different stream. I can't remember. But we covered this on the impromptu Poz Show number 2, and that was sketch therapy, just going off the walls at everybody. So,
but mostly Aaron Lepresi and Mike Miller and Nasser.
Correct. So here sketch therapy says, you read enemy chats when they don't pay you, you're going to read mine, motherfucker, at comic book secrets. And then Shelley Lepresti says, at sketch therapy, we all don't know the history. We are listening, and we get it. We don't have the same enemies. I'm sorry you're having a bad night. And then Sketch says, actually, Lepresti, your lack of knowledge is not my problem. What I see you telling me is I give strangers a power over your customer. This is a confession of your bad choices. Which I have no idea what that means.
Bless that man and his autism.
Thank you, Sketch Therapy.
Then we have, D-Shot, do you want to do a sketch chat?
Okay, I can give it a try. All right. Fuck Mike, fuck any motherfucker who like Marvel and DC cuddles creators and treat us like shit. Mike treated us like shit. You're cuddling him like Marvel cuddles the enemy. They don't give a shit. Why fuck Mike?
Very good. Not bad. Dean, would you like to do a sketch chat?
Yeah, sure. It's not gonna be as good. Bitch, fuck you. I don't care what Mike did to you or what you wanted for Mike. I care what he did to the customer. You know that little fucking detail you conveniently leave out of all your fucking Mike stories.
Dean actually sounded closer to sketch therapy than anyone else I've heard.
Creepy.
So Perth Comics says, great sketch summary video on Lord Crackhead 33's channel. So by all means, everybody, go check it out if you're sketch connoisseurs like we are.
But after we're done here, please.
After we're done. And speaking of being done, well, let's... is there any more sketch chats? Here we have a few people calling sketch out.
Shut up, sketch.
Yeah,
super chat.
Because, Mike Miller telling sketch therapy to shut up is really just going to help
for
the situation.
$50.
And then Ethan, knowing it's not going to help, and highlighting Mike's chat is just glorious, I must say.
So, Glenn, how about you? Would you like to do a sketch therapy chat?
I can try. I'm terrible at impressions. How much did I film myself from Rico Act Mike and Kick Fake Part? What? I can't even barely read this shit. What the hell is he saying?
Just
nobody knows.
internalize it, and you will be able to understand.
Yeah, but
you won't
then
be able to explain it.
I started to trick
but
myself
you
into thinking I was sniffing paint or something. I
Yeah.
don't like this.
So,
I felt
we
very
also have
uncomfortable.
We also have a clip here, but I don't know. I don't like playing stuff through the browser because the sound's pretty bad. So I did go
it's
ahead and
fucking
download it So let's hear Phil Zaid Comics do his sketch therapy impression.
Phil Diaz, will you read Sketch Therapy's super chat, please, and then we'll talk some sense into Shane.
I don't care if Mark Wade, Miller, or Nasser fucks us, then he does good. I say fuck every creator that forgets the fucked us the fuck you do. I have to keep to paying to talk.
All right, so there you go. I mean, you think about it, like, excellent.
Thanks, Donks.
Really captured the essence there.
So yeah, everybody's now doing sketch impersonations. Moving on, though, we do have our next topic. I don't know if Vicky and Dean want to talk about this, since it's a little risque, but we actually have Preston Poulter recently put out a bunch of tweets attacking Ethan, which doesn't seem very wise for someone you're engaged in a legal battle with.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So Preston Poulter says, and this is quote tweeting Ethan. Ethan put out a tweet saying, "I love my customers and I respect my customers. For some reason, I can't view it, even though Ethan hasn't blocked me and I'm not. He's not private."
I'm not blocked. I'm not blocked by Ethan either, and I couldn't see it. But if you click on it, it'll show up. It's something weird with Twitter. I don't know why.
Yeah, so Ethan put out a tweet saying, "Sir, I love my customers. We delivered on 12 campaigns with high quality, valuable merchandise. Cyberfrog is hotly anticipated because people want the sequel. It's late, but it's almost done. In the meantime, I respond to their ideas, ship quickly, and create froggy fun." Which is,
I think he was talking to that Taylor Loves Comics dude again.
Oh, he was.
God, I'm good.
Yeah, you are good. So yeah, he's quote tweeting Taylor Talks Comics, who of course was the guy that Ethan debated. I want to say 2 weeks ago on his channel. But yeah, Preston didn't apparently like that, because Preston said he loves his customers so much that he will use his platform to harass them if they demand a refund. Just ask Bean from PA. How was my soy voice? Buck Rogers said I need to work on my soy voice.
It's an okay soy voice, but
sounded pretty good to me.
It needs to be a little higher, maybe.
Yeah, you need to sound like you've really taken it up the ass.
Okay, well, okay.
And it hurt.
And it hurt.
Yeah.
And then you licked the dildo afterwards. Anyways.
Distant Warrior says my soy voice sucks. I guess I'm too masculine. Matthew Fowler says, "Pa!" And Isaac Lavina says, "Oh, sauce." Fuck you, Isaac. Does a good EPS impersonation.
Good work, Isaac.
Thank you, Isaac. So yeah, Ethan and Preston get into a little bit of a back and forth. Preston bringing up harassment. Ethan calls him a liar. Then he's bringing up the revenge porn, and Ethan says, "Preston, you are a pornographer who made and sold the videos of yourself being penetrated anally by a dominatrix for the internet. You are angry about this. I wish this was as much of a lie as everything else you say, but it's true." And then, Preston's fucking, I don't know, having a bit of a cry about it. And it goes on for a while.
Oh my
God. How dare you?
And then Queen Victoria just comes in and drops a nuclear bomb, proving that it wasn't revenge porn. It's actually, here's the company Preston owns. And, this is
published material. Yeah, that's him posting it publicly.
Yeah.
Under the same company name, he publishes his comic books.
Oh, geez.
Yes. And under the same
Dumb
name
motherfucker.
he uses the same eBay account to sell his comic books as he does to sell his queening stool.
He's so
and
fucking dumb.
if you don't know what a queening stool is,
that's okay.
Just don't Google it. Just
definitely Google it, Jack Stafford. Definitely Google it.
Just be ignorant for the rest of your life. But I suggest queeningstools.com.
Oh, are we talking about the private thing? Like here, like Preston's argument to it being private, it makes no sense. Like there's plenty of public things that a lot of us don't know. It doesn't make it private. It's still public.
Yeah, much like his wife.
That
Ex-wife,
pegging
I'm sorry.
video got over 1 million views on Pornhub, and that doesn't even include the dozens of other sites that it is posted on.
Under his own company, like
Under his name.
Yeah, it's
He
fucking wild.
posted that video. He posted that video to the Mistress Roulette blog himself,
And it
commenting
says
on it.
Common Sense Press, Common Sense Press Incorporated, and it's like a.
And it's
that's
for
a very
sale.
ironic. That's a very ironic name.
They were selling it for $12.99, and now you can view it on Pornhub for free.
Well, I mean, I guess that shows just how many people there was. Was there a lot of demand? If
Sounds
they're
like
now
the
selling it
audience
for
is,
free?
And his argument is, well, nobody knew until somebody said something. And it's like, dude, all it took was a fucking Google search. Like, a Google search is not that hard.
I think I actually agree with Vicky for once.
Crazy,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So imagine being so stupid you go around saying that everybody hacked your computer and stole your porno videos, but then the same company you use to publish your comic books is the same company that you use to distribute your cuck porn.
Wait. His router got hacked. It got his router.
Crack the code, Preston.
Crack the code.
The
I don't know about
That's
that.
fucking code.
The
Anyway.
nest has eyes, Preston.
We do have one final bit of Comicsgate news before we completely move on. So let me just bring it up. This will be an e-fap, guys. Just a little quick e-fap. Don't worry, it won't be 10 hours like an Alassie Affairs video. But we recently had Capn Cummings return to the scene. And he has some
Hasn't he
stuff.
been doing like videos about bodybuilders and shit and like physical trainers?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
So
Yeah,
Captain. Do you want
he's all-
Vicky? Do you want to explain to Glenn who Capn Cummings is?
Capn Cummings is one of OG Comicsgate.
Okay,
It was-
because it
I
sounds
mean,
like a gay
like-
porn star name. I'm
Like
just saying.
before there was Richard Meyer, there was Capn Cummings and Englentine and a few other YouTubers.
Those all also sound like gay porn stars.
He and Richard basically kind of modeled his YouTube channel off of Cummings at the beginning.
Yeah.
So were all the early like Comicsgate guys just a bunch of porn stars or what?
He was not a porn star, but they have all left Comicsgate.
They have. So let's see what Capn Cummings had to say about your boy Zach. Just let me know when you guys want me to pause this. I'll probably go every 30 seconds. I've got it on 1.5 speed. We should get it through it pretty quickly.
Hello, everybody. This is Capn Cummings. Today, I want to talk about Comics Matter, your boy Zach, Richard C Meyer. This is his YouTube channel, and he is a comic book pro. That's more of a question than a statement. You see, he does Indiegogo comic book campaigns. This one's for a Hollywood IP, The Expendables.
Okay, so just pausing it there. He's bringing up The Expendables. Any of you guys back that?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Okay, I'm the only one because this shit is like going on nearly 2 years late.
Smug, I think your screen for the video isn't showing up, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's on the. Oh, maybe that's on my end. Sorry.
I was gonna say I'm seeing the video right now for me. Shut up, D-Shot.
Now, I would say this makes Sylvester Stallone and the IP look bad because it's over a year late. The only problem is it sold so poorly. It only made $283,000. You would think that something with Sylvester Stallone and the Expendables would make over $1 million. I mean, this is quite pathetic, if I'm just being honest. And it's
Okay, I actually agree with Cummings there. I would have assumed that the Expendables book would have made a shit ton of money, and it does kind of reflect badly on Sylvester Stallone, who attached his name to it, that it is indeed so late. Any thoughts, guys?
I am having a hard time disagreeing with him there too. I mean, he's late as shit, and you think something as good as Expendables would attach, it would attract more names, more backers.
The other thing is, a lot of Zach's writing isn't exactly great to begin with, and all these campaigns that people are waiting for his unfinished stuff, and it's just causing, I guess, some people to be anxious if the money they put in was worth it or not.
Yeah. So let's continue watching a little bit longer.
Yeah.
His other one is the Jawbreaker. So you see this roughly around the same, 4,000 sellers. This one has around the same 4,000. So he has a dedicated fan base of around 4,000 people. Nothing to turn your nose up at. Here's the problem. They're both over a year late. It was originally supposed to be done in October 2020. Right here. June 2020. Current August 2021. So even the update, June 2021. You're still late on the updated when it's supposed to be expected. Now, I'll say this right now. Apparently, this has been printed and they are being shipped out. I actually funded this one because I wanted to read it. Why? It's done by Chuck Dixon and Graham Nolan. Two great creators.
So, yeah, obviously, I don't know, this Expendables book, it's got Chuck Dixon writing it. It's got Graham Nolan doing the art. If you're unfamiliar with either of those guys, they both co-created Bane, the Batman villain. You've got Sylvester Stallone working on the story, and I believe put his name attached to the project as well. So this should have been a massive, massive success, but it did seem like it fell a little short.
It should have been Berserker before Berserker, and yeah.
Well, I think Richard kind of ran into the same problem that Antonio Bryce did, only on a much different scale, is that there was very little advertising or promotion by Sylvester Stallone for this book.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if you're going to attach your name to a book, fucking promote the fuck out of that shit. Right? I mean, that's
absolutely.
You would think they would, and he didn't. And the second problem is that it's late as fuck. Right? I mean, nobody is gonna entrust you with creating a graphic novel of their IP when you can't get something out on fucking time. There was no reason for this book to be late, near as I can tell. It's been done.
That's what Captain Cummings is saying here too. Let's continue on a little further.
And honestly, you would think this would make Sylvester Stallone look bad, but only 4,000 people funded this. How many people saw it? Probably nobody. Nobody even knows this exists. And then you have Chuck Dixon and Graham Nolan. Chuck Dixon works with everybody, so I'm not really going to say anything about him. Graham Nolan gets his stuff out on time. He does the same thing with comic books. He puts up his campaigns onto Kickstarter or Indiegogo. I'm not quite sure which ones. And he gets his stuff out on time. Working with somebody as incompetent as Richard Myers is embarrassing. It just frankly is. And that's why I'm doing this video. So the other day I saw him do a video here. Richard C. Meyer starts off by saying he hates snitches and he hates tattletales. Give me a break. First off, you are one of the biggest snitches I can think of. You go around suing people and then lose. So you're not even a competent snitch.
Shots fired.
Damn.
Yeah, so obviously Captain Cummings is talking about the Mark Wade lawsuit, which I'm sure most people in the chat know about.
A lot of people are soured by, yeah.
Yeah. So Matthew Fowler says the delays are due to a dispute Zach is having with Dynamite, the New Jersey fulfillment company. I did not know that.
Yeah, they were charging him. They started charging him every time they put their hands on a piece of his merchandise. So at one point, he was presented with an $85,000 bill from his fulfillment company. And this happened after the big blow up between War Campaign, Comicsgate, and Dynamite when Ethan basically like broke away, right? It had fallout that is being felt across many creators, from Richard Meyer to Art T. Bear to Dan Fraga, the Anna book. You know, there's all sorts of they're totally screwing with Comicsgate creators, and Richard Meyer is one of them. And so they started charging him differently, and or either that or he finally noticed how much they were fucking charging him, and so he didn't know what to do to fill his campaigns because he's a fucking idiot. Sorry. I after all of these campaigns, he's had somebody else doing them. There is no reason why he couldn't have had all of this shit sent to his house and gotten it out, you know, almost a year ago. There's no reason why not.
All right. Well, we got just another 2 minutes to go. We'll get through this quickly. It's on 1.5 speed. Let's see what else Capn Cummings has to say about Richard C Meyer.
You go to the government, say, oh, this guy did something bad, and then can't even prove it in court. Maybe they should have gave you some crowns and you could have drawn a picture of it. Good grief. Are you a freaking moron? Second off, I'm not going to fat shame you. It's hard losing weight, but first off, stop eating McDonald's for breakfast. We hear you in your videos. That's what you do. Or at least 3 years ago when you used to post videos, you ate McDonald's every day. Stop. You know what you do? You eat more fruits and vegetables. And when you've eaten a regular...
So yeah, Capn Cummings is getting a little bit personal there. Apparently Zach's getting fat. I wasn't aware of that.
He should have fat shamed. It would have been great.
Yeah, he should have fat shamed him.
Tom brings up a good point. So Zach, he says, also almost all of his videos are about Twitter threads, tweets while telling people to get off Twitter. He reads Twitter just as much, but without an account. Yeah, that Zach is a massive hypocrite when it comes to
Zach
that.
has an account. Ethan outed him as having a Twitter account. We just don't know what it is.
Oh, so he is an even bigger hypocrite.
Yeah, he did that on it was a Nasser stream, I think. But yes, Zach is on Twitter.
Okay, VikkiVerse with the hot scoops.
Yes, indeed. That's what I'm here for.
Amount of food, you put your fork down and you stop. Don't freaking not eat food and do all this fasting stuff. That's how you lose muscle. Muscle is important, especially when you're an old man like yourself. You don't want to lose that muscle. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I am going to read The Expendables, and I'm going to review it. Why? Because I like Chuck Dixon and Graham Nolan. What I think is interesting is I've seen the cover. Let's find the update. Read more. He puts his name right on the title when we see right over here. Story by Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon. Art by Graham Nolan. Nothing to do with Richard C. Meyer. He's worse than Stan Lee, taking credit for stuff he didn't do. The thing is
whoa, that was.
He does have a point. All Richard did, actually, he did one cover, I think, for the book, which is
He did draw. Yeah, he did.
He drew one cover that is like sad as fuck, because Richard shouldn't be drawing. But all he did was basically produce it. He's just publishing it. So presented by whatever his label is would be one thing, but to smack his name on it is really kind of wrong. No offense.
Yeah. Well, I guess yeah, he's the publisher, I guess, in this case. So
yeah, so you say, you know, whatever, Splato Comics or whatever, presented by Splato Comics, but you wouldn't put your own name on it. That's just bad form.
Perth Comics says, is Cummings an anti now? Invite him onto the #1 anti-CG show. That's a good idea. Maybe we could book Capn Cummings and get him to, I don't know, talk more about this video.
He might come if I'm not here.
Oh, he doesn't like you, Vicky?
Yeah, apparently not.
Oh, did you guys have a slap fight?
Oh yeah, they did. I remember they did.
Yeah, it was the hot. Oh man, his responses to me got him booted off of Twitter. He's gotten a big old slap fight. He was involved in that Peter Simeti wasn't swatted thing, and with
JDA.
JDA and
Yeah.
Zombie-nomicon. That was a Zombie-nomicon like float that they both bid on, and it went absolutely nowhere and just shamed the fuck out of all of them. And the Hut. They were all in a DM group together.
Yeah, that was last year. I do remember that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The video's almost over. Let's finish it now.
Yeah. You should have your name, if you want it on there, as the publisher, not as the person that created something. Stallone did the story. Chuck Dixon adapted the story to comic book form. Graham Nolan drew the stuff. You were over a year late on publishing it. That's what you did. That's what you accomplished. You're a loser.
Well.
Damn.
Told him.
Yeah. So, friendship over between your boy Zach and Capn Cummings. He is a loser. All right, but we're on for the call-in segment.
Part of the problem is that, Richard's doing the exact same thing that he complained about mainstream comics doing. Right? And I don't know how you hold on to any integrity when you end up doing that.
Yeah, so if anyone in the chat has any opinions on all that spaghetti we just spilled on your plate, I can't even remember what we talked about. There was sketch therapy, super chats on Ethan's stream.
Well read.
There was well read speaking about Kiwi farms. And then I guess Capn Cummings versus your boy Zach, and then Preston very stupidly getting into a Twitter argument with people he's currently in court with. Please call in now. We have a first caller. Welcome back to the stream, George Peter Gatsis.
Yeah. You know what? Regarding Ethan doing a debate with that SJW, I was so inspired. I joined a debate club, and when I arrived, I saw that they were all pleasuring themselves. They were doing mass debating.
I like that one.
Also,
Good one, George.
I
like that.
Also, I tried to tell well-read an airplane joke, but it was over his head.
And you ruined it. Fucking ruined it.
That was actually pretty
Thank
good.
you, George.
Thank you, George. Big Daddy says your boy Zach lost all credibility after 499.
And now he has
Lorenzo
a book that's going to be even later because he wants to add fucking thought bubbles.
Okay, and Lorenzo says Richard is anti-CG now by his own definition of what CG was supposed to be about. And Distant Warrior says he would join, but his audio is arse. We all have bad audio, Distant. You can join. It's fine.
Dean doesn't.
Well, Dean has no audio at the moment. He's disappeared.
Yeah. True.
And Villanid says 499 did fulfill, which I guess is a point in the favor.
No, that's not a point in Myers' favor. It fulfilled because Narwhal fulfilled it.
Oh.
yeah. Thanks, Narwhal.
Yeah.
Thanks, Narwhal.
Narwhal sent those out. Your boy Zach had nothing to do with it.
Okay, well, it looks like we don't have any callers, but D-Shot, you want to say something?
I was gonna say, your best friend Liam Gray might have had a point when he went on his tirade against Zach. I'm just saying.
Always, my new best internet friend is always right about everything, D-Shot. About everything.
Don't you say anything bad about Liam and Smugs here.
I still don't think his wife and kid are real.
Welcome to the show,
It is
Captain Manning.
definitely real.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. How's it going?
Fuck you, Manning.
Do you have?
Hi, Manning.
Fuck you, you stupid cat. Why don't you be a dog like a normal person?
No.
Fine. I do have one question. You talked about the the long ass Ethan Van Sciver stream?
Correct, the 10-hour stream.
Okay. Did you mention Malin showing his 556? I was in and out of the room. I'm sorry.
No, we did not.
Okay, I wanted to get the panel's opinion on that.
I think it was the stupidest fucking thing he could have done.
I agree.
Now, do you want my opinion on the weapon itself? Because that was also an embarrassment.
Yes.
Or do you...
Okay, I agree. We're on the same page, Vicky. All right. Okay. I just think that he's putting Ethan at risk for that, because that is a no-no.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't like guns on live stream.
No, they do not. I don't know why he does it.
He sat there while Nadine took a piss. So, you know.
Hey, who wouldn't? No kink shaming, Vicky. No kink shaming.
He what I had cut out of the video, the clip that I put together, was when Witten went to go take her second piss on stream. He went off on Cecil and Kelsey for, you know, their voyeurism and just not caring whether or not their channels got taken down because some girl was pissing on their stream.
Okay, Jack Stafford says it was a fake gun, but we can only take his word.
Oh, sure.
YouTube does not care.
Yeah.
Also, Nadine's actually attractive.
No, she's not. Nadine looks like a man with makeup.
Oh,
the right one.
So,
Velnet? Sorry, just I was going to answer Velnet's question. No, there wasn't a recent one, and yes, it was about Sashi.
Okay, Manning, while we've got you here, what do you think about well-read shit-talking the Kiwi farms? Do you think is that a wise thing for people to go around and do as a Kiwi yourself?
The Kiwi farms doesn't care. They get shit talked by everybody.
Okay.
I guess my comment to that would be that why doesn't he just sign up and shit talk on the farms? Was he too chicken shit for that?
I'm not too sure. I mean, probably. And any thoughts on the Nick Rekieta, Ethan Ralph story? I guess I thought you would have called in for that.
No. I mean, I try to bring things to the table that you know might slip under the radar. I thought Malin's 556 showing his gun collection probably be worth bringing up. I hope Ethan pulled him aside afterwards and say, knock that shit off.
Yeah, well, I guess so. Any final thoughts?
Nope, that's it. You guys have a wonderful evening.
Good night.
Thank you. You too, Manny.
Good night.
Thanks
Later, Manning.
Bye.
All right, that was. We have no other callers in the back, so I guess we'll move along. We're running very late tonight. A very big show. So let's go to our musical intermission. And I think tonight's song is more related to one of the topics we did later in the show. So please put your hands together for Sketch Starr by Lord Finatra.
I love this song.
Well, that's because Sketch is just trying to talk.
Sketch.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. See me live. I'm live. I'm live. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do the same thing. As you see, I have one of the. Let me lower the desktop audio a little bit so you can hear me better. So what we're doing here again is like it's like he noticed that there's something up, but he can't see it, right? So what I'm gonna do is another live chat review, right? I already did one earlier. I'm gonna do it again because I see him reaching out, and it's like I this before. Maybe he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I wish I could say more. Now let's see on the live side. As you can see, those words didn't go through, right? Hello. He thinks I'm having a stroke. He thinks I'm a retard. He thinks I'm stupid. I'm just insane. I'm a troll. I hate him or something. That's not the case at all. I'm just trying to talk like anybody else. Can you see me? I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk. I wish I could talk. Again, my words do not come through. There's a good chance you're talking to nobody, and no fucking body can hear you. Like, to talk. What am I saying? Hey man, I'm typing words in, they're not coming out. It's, you know, and we're gonna do a live chat review. This is a live chat review, and what I've reviewed from this chat is really fucking hard to talk. It's really hard to say something. Can you see me? But he obviously doesn't know what the fuck it's like to fucking talk to him. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk. I wish I could talk. Again, my words do not come through. What happens if I just try to stop with one word? Okay. All right, let's try again. On the incognito live chat, they're not there. The hello goes through. Oh, ain't that fun? So now I gotta like group to come over here and find out what the fuck is going on. I don't know what my word limit. I think it's like 2 words. That's about as much as I can get across. But this is the fucking shit I have to go through. I don't think anybody likes it, but I can only do it with 1 word at a time. What does that mean? Right now, I'm trying to tell him, please, can you see me? I'm trying to talk. All right, let's try again. Try once again. Where are my words? Why can't I fucking talk? I'm trying. I don't know why they don't want me to talk, but anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. I wish I could talk. I wish I could talk.
Thank you, Lord Finatra, for a brilliant song. That was Sketch Star Talk by Lord Finatra. Sketches just trying to talk.
The greatest combination of Lord Finatra and sketch therapy.
Absolutely. Guys, we've been going for like nearly 2 hours now. We do have open call-ins. I've put the StreamYard link in the chat. If you want to come on the paddle and talk about any of the topics we talked about tonight, or even if you want to bring up something else and just chill for, I don't know, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. We'll see where it goes. But,
yeah, we totally value your opinions.
Yes, we do. And there's Lord Finatra's channel there. Please subscribe. Some of the best music in Comicsgate and some of the best music, period. Where else can you go to hear sketch therapy songs?
Nowhere. That's the only place.
That is the only place, actually.
That is it. Yeah.
The Lady Alchemist song is pretty great, too.
The Smuggy-Nomicon one is my favorite of all time, you know?
Oh, well, let's not talk about that, D-Shot.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Let's talk about Evangelion, you know?
Yeah, let's.
No.
We're not talking about Evangelion again. We've still got 30 people watching. We don't want to fucking talk about Evangelion.
All right. Yeah, I think Glenn had some opinions about that actress he didn't get to fully express, you know?
Glenn, what do you think about the Cowboy Bebop actress?
Well, I think she's batshit. You know, she could have just gracefully ignored everything that was being said and just went on about her business. But as we all know today, celebrities are incapable of doing that shit. And I don't know if I'd even call her a celebrity. Like, you know, someone pulled up some pictures of her in another show or a movie where she was in some kind of bikini or something, a swimsuit. And she looks like, you guys ever go out to a bar and you take home the moped, and that's the moped's the chick that you bang, but you don't really want everyone else to know or see you together? She's the moped.
Safely say I've never done that.
Good on you.
She was the moped.
Smug, did you
Yes.
see Perth's comment here? You are in my latest video, Smug.
First, I was just going to say to Distant Warrior, like, this is the open call-in section. I don't care if your audio's shit. Amit's audio's shit. Mine's terrible. Just come on and talk. It's fine. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
get in here,
Yeah,
distant.
we don't care.
Yeah, get in here, distant. And
We
Perth
didn't mean
Comics
it. We were just
says,
playing with you.
"You are in my latest video, smug kissy face." All right, it looks like I'm going over to Perth Comics' channel. You guys?
Yeah, I'm
can
kind of
hold it down-
interested too.
Yeah, you guys
Job-
can hold it down here.
Jabba says that this stream is his moped, so
The stream is my moped.
I guess he's admitting that he likes us secretly and he doesn't want anyone to know. So thank you, Jabba.
Okay, well, you guys hold it down. Anyone that joins, I'll bring you on. I'll keep an eye on the studio, but I have to go.
It's in the
I have to
private
go.
chat.
I have to go and see what Perth Comics is up to.
It's in the private chat.
Yeah, she linked it in the private chat in StreamYards.
Because I want to see it.
Yeah, I do
Whatever
too.
it is.
You should play it for all of us.
I'm
I think I saw
curious.
this one already.
I don't even think I'm subscribed. No offense, Perth.
Ouch.
Come on.
Nobody.
Hey, everybody
should be subscribed
subscribe to Perth Comics.
No, everybody unsubscribe from Perth Comics. He does bully videos on me. He talks about my fingers. He talks about me supporting the Super Asia Fun toy. He's a bad bully.
You have sausage finger smug. Don't blame Perth Comics.
Fuck you, Victoria!
Everybody subscribe to Perth Comics. Don't forget to hit the like button and notifications.
So we're gonna see this video, or is Smug gonna have to review it first?
You better not be reviewing.
He's checking for sausage fingers.
Oh, there he goes.
Here it is. I'm a sucker for what the people want. They want to
Full
watch.
screen that bit.
Java 2024. I like where this is going already.
I hate where this is going.
Oh.
I'll help Jabba.
Camera 5, give me the motor. 10 seconds. 7, concentrate. I want to go close. Tighten up 5. Good.
And now he's the cooch.
Like kumquats will be made
Laugh.
I'm Danny. He's Danny.
There's an abo in the.
Okay.
I fucking hate puppets.
All right, I'm subscribed now, Perth. That was fun.
That was pretty good.
That was really good.
That was good. Any video Perth does about me and it not being about my alleged sausage fingers is a good video by me.
They're not alleged. Have you not seen Perth's videos of your sausage fingers?
Have you not looked at your hands?
My fingers are not fucking sausages, you fucking assholes.
I think this is the first time that, actually the second time that you've done a shooting scene where you've, the first time you really got your opponent, the one you were really trying to hammer. This time you kind of missed a target and got a Muppet instead,
No, he was aiming for the puppet.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
He hates puppets.
Well, that's true.
And he was saving CG. Because the
Yes.
puppet was going to fuck with Jabba.
You okay over there, Smug? You got really quiet.
Yeah, well, they're all giving me shit about my fingers, which is
He's
turning
he's just hurt about his fingers.
it's making me really self-conscious.
It's
You fuckers
okay,
are fucking
Smite.
relentless.
I mean, I would be self-conscious.
Chicks love sausage fingers, probably.
Yeah, they can suck on them, you know.
Vicky, do you guys like sausage fingers?
Way to take that to the not fun place, D-Shot. We could have really had a good roll there, but nope, just
This is not
nipped it right in the bud.
Stank stream, D-Shot. This is
I'm sorry.
This is the Poz Show
This is the Poz Show.
with our
Yeah.
sausage-fingered host, Smug.
Okay. Well, you know, fuck you guys. Fuck all of
So
you.
who's calling in? Who's calling in?
So how hard is it to press a keyboard, Smug? Like, do you accidentally press 3 buttons at once? You know?
Bye, D-Shot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not by the donut.
Since we don't really have any callers calling in, I'll give everybody. Let me hang on. Let me bring
Wait,
this.
earlier it was full, and now nobody wants to talk.
Yeah, nobody's calling in.
I know,
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
And
I'll
as
give
soon
you
as
guys-
Smug says goodbye, there's going to be like 8 people waiting backstage.
Last time I tried to say goodbye, and freaking Distant Warrior, Lunga, and Amit all just came rushing in at the last minute. But I don't know.
Yeah,
If
that was
anyone wants to
classic.
come on, you've got a couple of minutes to come on. Otherwise, I'm just going to call it quits because we've been going for like over 2 hours now. So if you've got something to say, jump on now. If not, we'll probably close out the stream.
Why is Robert Shepard Ohio posting?
Dog.
Donut, I think is what he meant.
Jabba posts a pig face and then a finger emoji. You know what? Fuck this. The show is over. I want to thank everybody for.
Oh, real
wanna-
quick, before we close off, just a quick PSA. Twitch was kind of hacked earlier today, and so go change your Twitch password if you're on Twitch, and just so Smug Pug knows, his little beauty and the love of his life, Amaranth.
Amaranth.
You may want to make a harder sell. She's making $92K a month on Twitch.
God damn!
Holy shit.
Yeah, you may want to work that a little bit harder, my dog.
Yeah, maybe. I guess I'll have to.
Yeah, but change your Amazon password and your Twitch password because Amazon may have been a little compromised as well.
Oh,
shit.
fucking Christ!
Yeah.
If it's related, if you're related to, if it's through your Twitch.
What about Facebook? Do we have to change that password as well?
I probably
Yes.
do.
And your
If anybody's-
Instagram.
If you're and your Insta, if it's not the same as your Facebook,
if you're using
your
WhatsApp.
Oh
Change
no!
all-
It would
yeah,
also
people.
depend. Like I have a Facebook, but I never verified or anything, and it's some shitty throwaway email. There's nothing on there. But if you have it tied to any of your real life information, you might want to consider changing it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just saying.
Well, great. Now I need to change my Twitch, Facebook, and Amazon passwords. Thank you, Russian hackers.
Instagram for me.
China. I think it was China.
Yeah.
God damn it.
J $sign says, change your Pornhub password. Joke's on you. I don't have an account there. I just watch it without one.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who needs a an
Yeah, just use the search option and have fun.
It's
People
right.
that post their porn, you know, like Preston.
Yeah, there is that.
Well, he wanted to be famous, and here we are.
Alrighty. Well, I think it's time to end the stream. We've got no callers coming on. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching, liking, and sharing the show. We're actually up to 159 subscribers now, which, I mean, it's pretty good, really. I mean, we've been streaming for like 4 weeks now, so thank you, chat.
Oh shit! I should probably subscribe, huh?
You.
Just kidding.
All right. I'm going to go around the panel, give everybody final thoughts before we end this show. Let's start with Dabbster. Dabbster, what do you think? Any final thoughts on anything we talked about tonight?
Final thoughts on Ethan Ralph versus Nick Rekieta. Nick Rekieta smashed him. There was no hope for Ethan Ralph. Cowboy Bebop sucks, and it's going to continue sucking. Anything they make new is going to suck. And might be streaming later. So yeah, come by and check it out.
Okay, so yeah, I was actually going to ask you if you were doing an after show. If you check the description, you can find a link to Dabbster's channel. I've also got here, just putting it in the chat. So look for the after show stream on Dabbster's channel. Vicky, thanks for joining us tonight. What are you up to? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. We do have some content for Sunday. Martina is nudging her way back into Comicsgate, so we'll probably be talking about that with a little update about her trademark case. And that's about it. So go on over to D&V Investigations and subscribe and watch us on Sunday nights at 10:30 Eastern.
You sure can. And Vicky and Dean's joint channel, D&V Investigations, is also in the description. I'll also just grab it now. God, this is annoying.
Mods.
There we go. There's their channel in the chat. Who's next? Let's go with Little Fluffy Nudder. A little fluffy nudder.
A little clickety cat.
Little Fluffy Nudder. You got anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm going to burn all your fucking houses down. Not that. Not that.
You gotta find me first. The Texas courts can't.
Yeah, and I see Well Hung and Dung in here. Martina should disrobe more often. I'm going to fully agree with that because she's absolutely fucking worthless otherwise.
She is quite attractive.
Yeah, she does have a nice rack, but that's about it.
Yeah. Well, we'll actually have to watch the burlesque video of her again sometime, but just not tonight because we're let's go to Dean. DA Talks, sir. Any final thoughts?
No, but I think I'm gonna go face fuck Dabbster before his stream.
What?
I think that's what I'm up to.
Gay.
What?
Totally gay.
Why?
And
why would you say such?
Because
can
it's happening, Dabbster.
Oh.
You can also find DA Talks' channel in the description. There it is in the chat. Subscribe to DA Talks. I don't know. He's a Vicky simp. That's all we've got
No,
to
I'm
say.
not. I'm like her biggest. Oh, fuck you.
Biggest simp?
He's her biggest simp, yeah.
I will burn down all of your fucking houses.
All right. Now,
you are the
final-
suicide bomber of the group, so go ahead.
Fuck
all right, and
Robert Shepard says soy Dabbster.
fuck the chat. This is why I hate the chat. They're fucking awesome.
I love the chat.
Well, speaking of loving people and the chat, D-Shot, any final thoughts? Chat missed you last stream, and now you're back, and they hate you again.
Yeah, I don't have any thoughts. The chat can go fuck themselves, but I still love them. And if you want to reach me, probably can't. Just through here or Smug's Discord. But yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks guys for watching.
Coming full circle on D-Shot hate is just beautiful. I must say.
There we go. We're stuck in the D-Shot feedback loop. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Thanking everybody for watching. Thanks for everybody for liking the stream, commenting, sharing it out. Whatever the fuck the YouTubers say. We'll be back next Wednesday with another Poz Show. I don't know what we're going to be talking about. We kind of burnt through everything here tonight. And there could be another impromptu Poz hangout stream on Sunday. I'm not sure. And Jabba says, I'm not even subbed to this shit show. Fuck you. Why did I make Jabba a mod as well? This is bullshit.
Why did you do that?
Why would you?
Jabba, didn't you see the Perth comic video? I saved your fucking life, you ungrateful hut. Danny was going to shank you, and I fucking took him out. Yeah, that's right.
Demod him, and I'll put him in timeout.
fuck you. No, we can't. We can't. Never time out Jabba. It's fine. Jabba is.
Oh, would it hurt his feelings?
No,
we
I
don't
just
time out
I
people.
secretly love Jabba the Hutt. Just don't tell him I said that. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Bye bye.
What the hell?
George, what the fuck, George?
Shit.
The animation I sent you.
The animation. Oh, I haven't got a chance to check that yet.
Okay, well, play it now. Show it to everyone here.
Is it urgent? I'm
I don't
kind of
have
half
it-
naked here. The
I
show
don't-
ended. I just got undressed, man.
I don't have it embedded, George. We're ending the show.
Yeah,
The
it's
credits
just-
were rolling, George.
Gross, G-Shot.
Yeah.
You know,
I thought
the show ended.
I go out of my way for this guy, you know?
Nobody wants to think about you naked, G-Shot.
That's awful.
All right,
What are the push-ups?
I'll play it. I'll share it.
Oh, look, Jabba wants it. Jabba wants it. You got to do it now, Smug Pug.
He wants D-Shot naked?
What do you mean? Where's
He wants me to time him out.
time me out, Dabbster? No
Share
time out.
George's screen.
He wants it.
Okay, are we live?
We are live.
Yes.
No, I can't show it live.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to end the stream.
Thank you, George. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You just couldn't turn her on with your pasty, white, pale fucking face? Is that why you really put the black face on? You dressed as Drexel. Is that because that's the only way her pussy would get wet? You're pathetic, you fucking cuck bitch. We know why you put the black face on. That's probably how you got all your kids putting the black face on. The pussy was dry as the fucking Sahara till you put the black face on. You want to talk shit? You want to go low? Bitch, you'll never go lower than me, motherfucker. We know the truth. You put the blackface on so your wife would get wet, and it's pathetic. Fucker. Everybody in chat knows I'm right, and they hadn't even thought about it till right now, because I hadn't thought about it till right now. They know that's why he put the blackface on. Because his wife couldn't fucking get aroused at the sight of his pasty white face. She was used to that Drexel D.
Virgil says, address the important shit. Is Ralph 5'1"? Are we being generous here? I mean, I didn't think this was a question. Someone suggested I should be drinking Maker's Mark today. And guys, I don't keep Maker's around. I almost never drink it. It's not a good whiskey.